This is The Gist, the essential podcast for the discerning listener.
Welcome to The Gist. I'm John.
And I'm Mary. We're your smart friends on the go, cutting through the noise to bring you the signal.
Let's get right into it. Today's top story is the collision of high-tech policy and high-stakes theatre. The United States administration just gave the artificial intelligence lab Anthropic 90 minutes to take their latest models offline or face a total federal ban.
This isn't just a regulatory hiccup, John. It's the new playbook. The White House is bypassing standard oversight to manufacture a crisis. Why? Because partisan spectacle builds more political loyalty than nuanced policy ever could. It's not a coincidence this happened right before the president's 80th birthday party on the White House lawn, which featured a literal cage fight.
It's the governance as entertainment model. When you turn the seat of government into a reality show, you're not trying to manage the state, you're trying to dominate the news cycle. It turns innovation into a loyalty test. If you don't play along with the spectacle, you're the enemy.
It's a global trend. We're seeing leadership trade dignity for clicks, and frankly, it's a distraction from the real mechanics of power.
Exactly. Let's look at the global overview.
First, the markets. Fed Chair Kevin Warsh is taking the helm during a massive spike in anxiety over inflation. The Federal Reserve, that's the central bank that sets interest rates, is showing internal cracks. Investors hate uncertainty. They need a unified signal on where money is going. If the people steering the ship are fighting over the map, the market gets jumpy. Warsh's first real challenge isn't the economy, it's keeping the market from panic selling. Meanwhile, in Ukraine, battlefield efficacy is the only currency that matters in Washington right now. Their drone successes are forcing the G7 to pay attention. It's a harsh reality. In a distracted capital, you don't get support for being right. You get support for being effective. And speaking of long-term bets, look at SpaceX. Their valuation is soaring, and it's being fueled by sovereign wealth, specifically massive Saudi investment. Right, space isn't a luxury investment anymore. It's foundational infrastructure. The big players now view orbit the way they used to view oil fields. It's defensive, essential, and entirely about national power. Let's shift to the European perspective. Starting in Albania, Prime Minister Rama is dealing with protests by calling his own citizens animals and fascists. It's not just a tantrum, John. This is a classic tactic. When you label your opposition as subhuman, you justify cracking down on them. It's preemptive delegitimization. He's telling the public that rules of democracy don't apply to the people. It's a dangerous game. It's all at the foundation of a stable society. Speaking of structural stability, the United Kingdom is hitting the 10-year mark since the Brexit referendum. The economic data is in, and it's not pretty. Political sovereignty can't legislate away the physics of trade balance. Exporters are still struggling with friction, but that cost is now a permanent line item on the national budget. It's a masterclass in the limits of legislative power in a global-wide world. Oh, tactical looked. The United Kingdom just seized a Russian shadow-fleet foil tanker in the English Channel. It's a clear message. We've been watching Russia's war economy. It's hitting a wall. Predicting those ships is how it got before managing to pull them back into the conflict week. And they've been looking to prove that a pseudo mondo interconnected fragility. The Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of the Congo is excellent. Cases are doubling weekly. The international community is struggling to find a responsible Scottish intervention. The Ottomans are a massive failure in our incentive strategy. We are structurally bad at promoting momentary stability in the emerging market. The millions of the crazy bureaucracy. They can do engineering down most of the state's development. It's a small experiment. Instead of wanting the bureaucracy, they're trying to make it casual. If it works, don't be ruled out in anything which be wave to go back to war. But show bloody. We makes about these things in the theaters.
cold, hard structural economic reality, invasion reinforced by governmental
The Gist, News Digest, and podcast are entirely written and produced by artificial intelligence. The Gist is out 3 times a day, every day, providing you with a liberal perspective on what to expect next. For more information and donations, visit thegist.online. Thank you for listening.